And greetings to all my Rajahs. It's good to see all my Rajah scholars and champions out there tuning in on another broadcast. You'll see I'm wearing my mask as I came in to make this broadcast. This is the one Miss Douglas sewed for me so that when I'm out there doing meals, I can be safe and set a good example for everyone. I'm also wanting to give a shout out to our spring baseball team. And I know you can't be out there playing and practicing, so I wanted to give you a shout out and wear the visor that you guys gave me. And with that, I wanted to share some important things coming up. So let's get moving on with today's broadcast. First of all, some important things I want to share with you. Whoops, let me see if I've got this working right. First, I want to say thank you for some special messages that I got. This is a screenshot of my email, and after you got the notice from our superintendent about school being closed for the year, I know a lot of you were really upset and sad about how this was going to affect all of the great and fun activities that we would have during the fourth quarter, and I know our seniors were very worried about upcoming graduation. I was feeling the same way and couldn't hardly sleep, and that night and the next day, I started getting some of the most beautiful emails. The first two you'll see listed here from Montserrat and Belen that just made my day. Thank you for those beautiful, lovely email messages. That gives me the strength to keep going on every day and work hard to give you the best end of a school year that's possible. So I just want to say thank you for those beautiful messages. Okay, on we go. Tomorrow, Monday. If you're seeing this on Monday, then it's today. If you're seeing it tonight on Sunday, Monday, April 6th, we start with our online learning. Remember, Monday and Wednesday will be A days. Tuesday and Thursday will be B days. Just like this schedule looks just like what's in your planner. Of course, the times are a little bit different. And you might ask, why are we doing times short like that? And the reason is, if teachers send out a Zoom meeting, a virtual meeting like what I'm doing, or they record a lesson for you to watch, we can't have you do all of your classes all at the exact same time. So this schedule that you see on the screen will help make that a little bit easier so that you can be in each of your different classes. And then at the bottom, you'll see where it says flex time. During that afternoon time, teachers will be sending out in Google Classroom or in email and letting you and your parents know what segment of time they're going to reserve to be able to email back and forth. Now, you'll see in the morning where it says collaboration from 7:35 to 8 o'clock. During that time, if you send an email or mom or dad sends an email, I won't be answering them during that time. That half hour, 25 minutes before first period or fifth period is I'm using that so that I can keep in touch with all of your teachers and answer their questions. Then at the end of the day, from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, after all the teachers' office hours are done, I'm going to have office hours where I will return all of the messages every day to all of the parents and students that email me during the day. The reason why I have that chunk of time set aside is because I'm out there delivering and helping to distribute meals in the morning. And during some of this time during the day, I'm also in meetings online with teachers in the district office so that we can make plans for the things that need to happen between now and June the 5th. Remember, if you are on one of those meetings, here are some important guidelines that we need you to remember and follow. First of all, if a teacher invites you to be part of a virtual or video meeting, we ask you to participate in a very open, neutral environment, somewhere not like from your bedroom or somewhere solitary, but somewhere for you and teachers both to make sure that there's someone that can always watch and listen to make sure that all of us are being safe and practicing good technology safety. Remember that if your Chromebook camera or microphone is on, make sure that everyone around you knows, because we don't want to hear the television or the noise from your brothers and sisters when they're playing in the background, or if mom and dad are on the telephone or mom or dad are in the kitchen cooking and asking questions for someone. We want to be able to hear each other, not all the other noise. And make sure you're sitting with your Chromebook at a chair or table that's close to the wall so that no one accidentally walks behind you like brother or sister in their pajamas. So we want to make sure you're sitting where there's not space for somebody to be walking behind you. And remember at all times that everything that can be seen on the Chromebook camera when you're broadcasting like I am, in that background, make sure that nothing in that background is inappropriate. We want it to be appropriate backgrounds and nothing that would be offensive to others. We want to be thoughtful of our fellow students and our staff members so that we can really give everyone the best experience. Next thing I want to invite you to is to be part of our Rajah Art Challenge. Miss Ireland and I had received some information online from some of the famous art museums, and they've invited students to recreate and have fun researching and finding a famous painting. Well, I'm excited to share with you, as you can see on the screen, that Lieutenant Rodriguez and Corporal Pimentel joined General Lawson. We crossed the snowy Delaware to fight those invading redcoat COVID-19 viruses. So you can go on hashtag Tussenkunst in quarantine. That's the website hashtag. And you'll see there we have some real fun. On Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, you'll already see a few examples. Mr. Delgado did a great one of a famous photograph of President Nixon back in the late 70s or early 70s. And then Mr. Ayala did one of the Rajah, but now you'll see here a great Rajah art creation by Marilyn, one of our seniors of American Gothic. Thank you for showing that Rajah pride and school spirit, and we want to invite you, use that hashtag Rajah Art Challenge and find a painting and post your recreation of some of those fun paintings. Some of you are really good at photoshopping, so you and your friends can get online, send each other your clip, merge them together, and put together a great recreation. So I know you'll have lots of fun. Also, I want to invite you on behalf of ASB and Renaissance and Dance and Cheer. We want you to join with us and help us spread the school spirit and positivity. People that watch the news every day sometimes get a little sad or depressed because of the horrible things happening to people because of this virus. Well, we want to spread Rajah spirit, pride, and positivity, and you can join us. Every day we have, for 30 days, the Positivity Challenge. And every day I'm doing the same thing. I'm joining you, and I'm doing an example of it. And I send it to Miss Gilbert or Mr. Adkins to make sure we get it published on all of those social medias as well. The one for Monday is day 14, and you can go online and see all the ones we've done before, and you can go back and do some of the earlier ones, but we've had a lot of students participate. Tomorrow for day 14, we ask you to call someone in your family and give them a secondhand compliment. Thank them for being great parents or siblings or guardians and show appreciation for how they helped raise you as such a wonderful human being. And then post and tell about what you did. So join us every day. I'll post those every day so you can see what they are and join in the fun so that we can spread positivity to everyone we know. And then on our next one, this week is National Assistant Principals Week. And I want to tell you, all 4 of them have been working so hard at home, coming in here when they're allowed to come here on campus. They've been working hard behind the scenes to get things ready for you and to make things work well for this year, as well as getting things ready for next year when we all come back. So every day this week, we'll be celebrating each of them on a different day. Monday, we'll honor Ms. Druyan. Tuesday, we'll honor Mrs. Herrera. Wednesday will be Mr. Pimentel's day, and Thursday, Ms. Rodriguez. I'm going to be posting a copy of what I put on the Daily Positivity Challenge last week to give you a preview, because I already started the celebration last week with writing a haiku about them and about their friendship and putting a picture on there. I'll be doing something as well each and every day to showcase them, and I want to ask you to join me. Send them an email, a message, a tweet, a Facebook post, or just an e-card online. Let them know you appreciate what they do to help our school be the best school in the valley, in the state, and in my opinion, in the country. So join me as we honor and celebrate each of them. Remember, tomorrow, Monday is Ms. Druyan, Tuesday, Ms. Herrera, Wednesday, Mr. Pimentel, Thursday is Ms. Rodriguez. And then I want to also remind you, this week we changed the grab-and-go meals every day out in the parking lot in front. Miss Maggie and I have been out there with our team of helpers, and you can swing through the parking lot. Your parents can come by between 10 in the morning and noon, and they can grab and go with those meals. Now, what we've been doing is you pick up lunch for that day with the next day's breakfast and with milk inside. Well, because of the directions from our county public health commissioner, now instead of every day, we're going to do them only on Monday, Wednesday. But you say, but what am I going to do about food on Thursday and Friday? Well, here's how it's going to work. Monday, when you come, you'll get food for Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, when you come, you'll get food for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, please remind Mom and Dad when they come through, when they first come in the parking lot, I'm out there doing this. trying to have them give me hand signals of how many kids are in their car or how many kids are in your family, so that when they drive up, I can call ahead and they can have it bagged and ready, and we can keep the line moving and help everyone to get through quickly. We have 10 locations. You can go to any of those 10 in the district. But of course, most of them are coming to Indio High School because we're close by. And what makes it really nice and easy is because we have that long driveway in the front. So it helps to make the traffic move a little safer. We want to remind mom and dad to come by so that we can get you those grab and go meals. And the nice thing is we've been able to feed about 1,200 meals a day, a lot more than most of the campuses because of the way we're situated. So we don't want you to forget. Make sure you tell mom and dad. And then we also have a quick message for our seniors. I want to remind all of our seniors, we understand how you're feeling. I know, and our 4 assistant principals, Ms. Gilbert and Mr. Adkins with Renaissance and ASB, are also helping me. We understand how it feels that your senior year has been taken away from you so suddenly. Well, all 7 of us are already working, and we've been working with the district office this last week, and I have a meeting tomorrow for this very same thing. And we're already beginning the process to look at activities and graduation and what's going to happen. Now, right now, we have to cancel contracts like the Cardiff buses, and we have to cancel some of the things that were where your senior packages, we had to buy those tickets in advance. We've been working with each of those companies to get the refunds back from them for the things that we had to pay. That's why, remember, the senior packages were due so early, because we had to reserve those and make upfront payments. Well, now as those come in, as we know more and we get dates settled, we will be contacting all of you about refund packages and what's going to happen. But we want you to especially know we are all working hard to make sure that whatever our graduation event becomes, that we're going to make it as memorable and special and remarkable as is possible. Our first priority is for you to be safe and for you to be healthy and for your families to stay safe and healthy. So I want you to remember that. Follow those guidelines. Stay indoors for the shelter in place. If you have to go out with mom and dad for something, wear that mask. Wash your hands vigorously, often. We want you to stay safe. Later this week, I'm going to send out a Google form, and I'm going to ask you for some information about what your plans are after graduation, some special things about you, and we want that information to help us as we start working on our plans to give you an ending of the year that is as special as is possible. But we do understand how you're feeling. You're not forgotten, and we're going to do our best to do everything we can. Then, last but not least, as I learned it is, I have, and I was trying to hide that, and now you're going to see the whole screen. My joke of the day is, because I wanted now to recognize our boys tennis team. I'm trying to think of all our sports teams. My joke is, when does a British tennis match end? When it's Wimbledon. With that, I hope all of you have a great weekend and a great Monday morning if you're watching this early Monday morning. I look forward to hearing from some of you as I see you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I get emails from you. I hope all of you are staying safe. I miss seeing each of you at the gate every day and in the lunch area every day. This won't last forever, but as long as it does, most importantly, I want you to stay safe, healthy, calm, and sensible. Tuning out, have a great rest of the weekend.